So this is starting to give that idea of reflected light coming through. So I will colour it in actually. So what I want to do is I'm keeping this edge open. It's not. This edge is not transparent. But here it is. So just this is a little bit about strategy when you're drawing. It's not just about drawing what you think you see or what you think it should look like, but also choosing the right environment, background or position or angle to give you opportunity to show certain things. So here I want to show transparency, so I choose to put this orange shape behind it. So I can do that. It doesn't always have to be this sort of typical background bulk. Could be a floor surface, could be another product behind it. Now I'm trying to use the same direction because you're going to get this streakiness in your marker lines. It's almost unavoidable. So you have to work with that a little bit. So if I start drawing the marker lines in all kinds of directions, it'll be more disturbing, this sketch, than if you just do this. Sometimes a little bit of colour might come into these bits reflected down. And yeah, that's basically it. Now you just want to push the contrast, try to get more detail in, and if there's something in the glass we could do that as well. I could put another, let's put something inside it. It needs to be a bit wider there. Then you'll have kind of funny reflections and things in the water. Or if it's, say it was whiskey, maybe we could draw it not grey, but a bit of an orangey colour. Here we get some kind of water tends to have these kind of things happening in it. But I'm not asking you to draw necessarily a product with water in it. But say it was perfume or something, you might want to have something inside it. And then we're trying to get the contrast up again with some more dark tones here. And then just to finish the sketch off, got this thing, try to use a ruler or a straight edge of some sort, and just try to clean up some of your edges. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Then you can start fiddling around with things. Maybe put if you want to really try to finish it nicely, we can put some chalk on it, and that will mean that we can get more light tones into the sketch. So if you want to put a chalk gradient on, this is something that you do in Photoshop a lot with the background, just to make a gradient out of two colours. Standard way to do it is with a sort of a bluish tint on top and a reddish, an earthy tone on the bottom. So, go with that. Actually, I'm going to put just blue, dark blue and light blue. So I'm just going to go over everything. What this is going to do is it will help me when I go over it again with the eraser. I can pull out some nice highlights, some whites, and that will help. I'm probably going to be quick with this. Because there's not much of a gradient in this, is it? Just a flat colour. So I want to try and rub it back off a bit at the back. I'm trying to get more of a gradient into it. Sometimes you can just and then I'll get a rubber eraser, and I want to just get some of these highlights out. So if that was the light direction, just going from there, I can put a nice edge here. And then I can start to, try to find these little highlights. Maybe this edge as well. And if you look at the glass, you'll see there's some really big contrast sometimes between the light and the dark bits. So the goal is often to try and get as light as possible, some really light spots. Yeah, so I don't know, that's basically it. Then maybe a bit more contrast here and there. So yeah, maybe some more streaky bits here. More overlaps. And I think more contrast in this water. You often see real dark bits happening here and there. Like these funny things. Okay. Yeah, so this basically all the tricks, and then up from here it's really just about taking your time and playing around with the form and seeing what you can do to really lift it. Now, I'm not expecting you to really work out all your sketches to beautiful renderings, but just to communicate the idea of transparency. So you could also put some little things with your